You have no choice. You are the chosen. You have no choice. You are the chosen. You have no choice. You are the chosen. Really quick though, I'm gonna just break this down quick, fast, and in a hurry for my guy. You know who you are. This is for you. Really quick though, I'm gonna break it down for you just so you can see where I'm coming from. Hopefully, I pray that this helps you. So here we go. Okay, a lot of us are in this information age and we've tapped into the highest frequency available. We understand the Christ consciousness, the the I and I, the I am, the supernatural. We understand what this is, who and what we are. We've tapped into the metaphysics of it. We've broken down the science of it. We've broken down the physical biology of. We've broken it down to the molecular structure. We have proof, unrefutable evidence that we are the wizards, the gods, the ancestors, the Orishas, whatever you may want to call it. So now, when I was awakening to this information, it came in spurts. See, I'm from an era where the world wasn't ready to wake up, so it came at times. It came in different moments and generations. It came through Tupac. It came through this guy. It came through that guy. It wasn't never this much. Regularly available. Truth, divine knowledge itself, as a mainstream outlet. It just wasn't available. That didn't exist. So I didn't know who I was in my sleep self. But I am grateful to be in my woke self. In my sleep self, I didn't know what I was. I didn't know what Sodom was. Sodom is what you see when you wake up and you look outside your window every day. That's Sodom, the Matrix. The people that's running around like hamsters on a wheel. That's Sodom. They work for a spirit. They work for an entity. A faceless, a shapeless, a formless entity that controls men through greed, through lust, through gluttony, through these unforgivable, unpermissible acts, thoughts, actions. When I woke into this information for the last time, I awoken, right? And I'm like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a child. When a child is sleeping, a child is so comfortable it forgets where it is. So it wakes up, it's almost startled. It's like, oh my God, I'm in this position. I'm laying here. It's dark. Or it's bright out. Oh my God. Like, it's obviously, it didn't remember where it fell asleep in a sense. So when I awoke, and guess where I was at? I was a college grad, a 30-year-old married man with a gym membership and a wonderful income. That's who I was when I awoken. And then I realized, oh shit, this is not who I am. Based off the fact that I awoke into the truth. What truth? The truth that I am all. That I am it and it is me. That I am designed cosmically, that I am the natural man, that I am the essence of man, that I am not this corporation that is owned by a state. When I began to see these things, I said, there is a back to nature movement. And we was always those tree huggers. That was us, the niggas outside, like the slap boxing niggas, the criminals, like the gang members. Like, we didn't understand that that's what we were. But that's what we were. We were warriors expressing our aggression through the wrong channels. And so, eventually, I realized, so what it is for me to implement this information would be me leaving this system, this country, would be me gaining true sovereignty, and sovereignty to the point where I want to be my own man. I want to grow my own food. I want to use what I have to get my own resources. I think I'm capable. I know I'm capable. I want to live from that space. And being that I'm married and all that, and I got all these benefits in this system, I figured all I got to do is communicate this information to the insignificant other at the time and just let her, not to say anything negative, just saying wasn't significant clearly. You see what I mean? Because if it was significant, then everything would have been clocking. But the universe has such a sense of humor. The universe was like, you must fall on your face here because I got something around the corner for you that's even better. So relax. That's how the universe moves. Don't look at me, pal. I'm just experiencing it just like you. And so, as I articulated this information, not only was I met with resistance, but I was disrespected almost. Because I was given all those lower thoughts that I thought I graduated from. But in reality, what I did was I began to receive them from someone else. So basically, I was just telling this woman at the time, like, yo, we got to get out of here. This is how we're going to start living. And being that I'm obviously the masculine energy, the provider in the relationship, but then that's an issue too, because the women nowadays, they got their own bank account, nigga. Fuck they need you for? They got their own job. They ain't got a job. They got their own business. You know, these women nowadays, they look down upon us because of the entrepreneurial spirit that has been falsely implemented into them and has been actually purposely implemented into them only to infiltrate our communities and our families. Let's not get that twisted at all. So now, when your woman's cock is bigger than yours, it's hard for you to feel like a man around her. That energy repels, which is what this discussion is about anyway. So I pray that this helps you, my bro. And so when I was met with that resistance, it wasn't just, oh no, it wasn't just fear-based. It was more so like, oh no, that's insane. We can't do that because I have all of this and that. And what about you? It was more than fear. It was more so a lack of respect because they thought those ideas were wild. You see? You have 3 children in that marriage. Heard you. So, heard you. She basically wasn't with it, bro. And I wasn't ready to leave yet. I was just telling her, like, this is what I'm going to start planning to do with my life because I just woke up. So I was giving myself, a space of opportunity, some time. That Mercury's in Taurus. That shit was like, all right, we out, but hold. Yep. 1 second, please. And so eventually I just isolated myself from the relationship in real time because I was realizing how unhealthy that shit was becoming. And not only because of her, me as well, nigga. Facts. I know myself.
Did you
I'm
ever
sick and
look at your astrology with her? Not with her, but did you ever looked at
yeah.
her?
And that was part of the resistance that I received. Like she was not in awe of the fact that there's evidence and it was already written in the stars. That wasn't captivating her. The fact that this is accurate about who you are. Read this. To her, that was just some shit that I was into. And so she just wasn't into that, period. So what I did was I just decided to isolate myself from the relationship altogether, and I did that, right? And so when I did that, I realized that I was isolated from that. That's all I had to do. I had to physically remove myself from the relationship because as close as we were in terms of radius, it was already over because we were vibrating on 2 different frequencies. We were our shopping carts even looked different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, we live under the same house. I can't do this. You don't understand. It's not healthy for me. And it got to the point where I wanted to put hands and feet on that female. So I was just like, yo, I'm going to just get the fuck up out of here. And when I left, my transition became that much greater. Meaning that the only people I began to interact with from that point forward were people that were like-minded. I began to shop at certain places. I began to frequent certain places and just go to network and just be around people that I felt were like-minded, generally speaking, just because. And that really helped me grow in terms of this knowledge of self. It helped me realize that, yo, I shouldn't feel bad for trying to be the best me. That's not me. I'm at this point in my life. And part of me felt selfish because obviously, I don't want to say in my eyes, but not to put words in her mouth, but in her eyes, that was like this thing that she had built up to her whole life. And to me, it's just like this. If we not doing this, that shit don't mean Nathan. You heard me? Little cute little dark skin. I'm not with none of that. Cause you little what? I don't want to live through the five senses. You see what I'm saying? Cause that pussy good, cause that mouth good, cause you call me Poppy and shit, and you cook for me and all that shit, and you got all this say. Like, I know it's not healthy for you, but you don't want to stop eating eggs, and then you putting the cheese on the eggs, and then it's cute cause you're not gonna change your diet, right? But it's not cute cause I'm dead ass serious, like feeling stuck. So I began to get depressed, which is why I isolated myself. So what I do want to tell you is this. I'm not telling you to leave your wife. I'm telling you that's not your wife if she's not exactly who you are. That's what I'm telling you. You that's what that is, an attachment. And you said it, but that's what it is, bro. It's just an attachment, you feel me? And you have respect for that woman. You don't want to just straight dog out and do some shit that you feel is morally wrong. So you feel conflicted, and I understand that. I've been there, bro. But you gotta be me for a sec and not be you. See? Don't forget that you God. You forget every day. You're in your ego right now. Be me for a second. What would you tell you? You see? So you kind of have to soften the blow to yourself in a sense. You gotta be a little less biased. Take yourself out of it for a minute. And I understand you got 3 beautiful girls with that woman. Like, you crazy? That's beautiful, bro. But I realize as well, like, you don't have to be with the parent of that child for that child to be healthy. You don't. You feel me? You don't have to be. What if the parent is toxic and you're not? So now your child doesn't have a parent because they're toxic? No. They will always have a parent. And me, for sure. But that doesn't mean that we have to be together. If that shit ain't healthy for me, me being a father or a mother doesn't rely on our relationship. You see what I'm saying? Our relationship is one thing. Us being parents is a byproduct of our relationship. Now, if the relationship doesn't work, us being parents, that persists. That was a decision we made as partners, lovers, matrimony, whatever you want to call it. That was a decision we made. So as adults, we must take the right responsibilities and do what's right for the children. We must always do what's right for the children. For the children are the future. For without them, there is no future. You see? And the children are the ones who will live the truth we speak, the truth we seek. You know? So I respect you. But I need you to understand that. I'm not telling you to leave her, bro. But I'm telling you to tell her, yo, this is the program, bro, Ham. And if not, this is not healthy for me. You want me to have a heart attack? Do you want me to have a stroke? This is not worth that. Go find somebody that's better for you. And I can find somebody that's better for me. Because that's what people that truly love each other do. And people that are in love, they can't even see other people. Other people don't even exist.
That's where I'm at.
I just want that ass on my face. I just want, you know what I mean? Like, well, that was explicit. But you get what I'm saying? Like, when you in love, it's like you blind by love. You see? But when you with somebody and you just with somebody, that's exactly what it is. You with somebody. But I understand there's respect there. Not only respect, there's emotional ties to that person. You have a level of integrity and respect in dealing with them. And not only that, on some old real nigga shit, that's the mother of your children. So you never want to treat her. You always want to look at her in a certain form of prestige. Like I would never, almost like I would never hurt your mom, because you're looking at that woman like your children's mom. Like you value her that much more because she is the co-creator of those gods with you. My nigga, I know exactly where you coming from, bro. But I had to go, yo, bro, and I was married, and I get it what you're saying, like, you had 3 kids with her and all that, but that's a hard pill to swallow. See, every man's fight is different. Every man's war is different, but that's a hard pill to swallow. Think about that, bro. Oye, tú eres un dominicano, tranquilo, quieto, dije que tranquilo, you in the Heights, you in little DR, in the home of DR, and you bag you a Dominican. You think when you when you in the sleep self, you lit. But once you transition to the woke self, it's almost like a plane taking off and then crashing and burning. Because you realize, like, oh, this means nothing. Wow, it looks good on camera, I think. I think it looks good, but it means nothing. And when that emptiness hit me, I always been to do the substance. I always gravitated towards, like, Malcolm X, his life story, how his father was tied to a train track, and like pain and triumph and substance. I need that in my relationships. So that's what I mean. Like, I felt like I was bringing substance to the relationship, and I was met with resistance. You see? So guess what? Let me ask you a question, bro. So if she's not ready, if you trying to leave the country or whatever it is that you're trying to do, if she's not ready to do that, is that going to stop you from doing it? You dig what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself that. You got to ask yourself that. Because at the end of the day, you got to make the decision for you. If, let's suppose you are leaving the country. So if she says she's not leaving, that's going to stop you from going? Like, that's what I mean. Like, to what degree are we attached? Are we connected? Or are we literally just agreeing to agree? You see? Because if you're looking at it like, yo, I could be better off without you, that might be selfish, depending on where you're looking at it from. If it's rooted in facts, then I understand. But you got to know.
He's not
if it's
telling
up to
you,
you, if it's up to you, then if it's up to you, she'll do what is in your heart. But if you leave it up to her, and then you do what's up to her, don't be upset when you're not happy because you're not following your heart, bro. And if she's not following your heart, bro, then she's not even for you, and it's fine. People grow apart. People grow together. Life is always, you know what's always going to be beautiful? Life itself. Period. Existence. This journey that you are experiencing. For you know that it is only temporary. It is the blowing of the wind. You see? And these are the facts. And when we live from here, it's like, damn, I do love you, but don't I love me? Like, that's when you could really question things and look at them from an honest perspective. So I'm not telling you to leave her.
Yeah, he's not telling you to leave your wife. He's saying to follow your heart because you don't want to regret. You live for you, not for anybody else. So you have to follow your heart because you don't want to live in regret later on, feeling like you wish you would have made a move later, back then. Living in regret because you didn't follow your heart. You know, and you don't want to be stuck in a situation like if you feel like she's not agreeing with you or for anybody, like that's not for you then, you know what I mean? Because that's not on your frequency. And unfortunately, you're going through that contrast with somebody, with yourself actually, but you're doing it through her. Yeah, through her. To show yourself something. So that's like something you're going through that's like you're getting payback for like some karma, for example, like
in a sense.
So like,
unless you break the karma,
it, right?
Because it's like a curse put upon you in a sense, but you have the key to unlock the curse, you see. And that doesn't make you a bad man. That doesn't make you a worse father.
But that's why
that doesn't make you a deadbeat. That makes you somebody who wanted to give themselves the best of everything because they realize like, yo, this shit is temporary and it's just an experience, so I have to love myself, period.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a post about loving yourself too because I'll be motivated just from speaking. See, right now you got me motivated.
Between the two is something that you agreed, between your heart and yeah, it's something that you agreed to before you were even born. This is something that you're going through now that you already agreed that you were gonna go through. So even though it feels so tough, it's kind of like you told yourself before you were even born that you deserve this, that you need to go through this in this lifetime. So you feel so torn between the two, but that's just your heart. That's your life playing out the way it was designed before. And
that's how powerful you are. That you gotta feel that.
That you have to feel it.
You have to go through that. That has to be your challenge.
Yeah, that's your challenge. That's my whole point. This is what your challenge is. You need to step back and be like, wow, this is my challenge. I must be strong. You gotta zoom out and step out of your emotions for a minute, because them shits could get you drowning. And I know, and I speak from experience. I'm definitely emotional. I could get lost in that. Facts. And I catch myself in that.
That's real, bro. So I just pray that any and everything we said could help somebody out there, bro. This is for you, though. You know who you are, bro. Zay. So at the end of the day, I just hope some of the words we spoke could help anyone. Cause yo, listen, bro. I began to live from a place of I just want to be happy, like you know what I'm saying. If I can't interact with you, if you're not increasing my happiness. Not to say that you have to give me happiness, because I'll create it on my own, but if you decreasing it, then I have to remove myself from you. And then I realized, you know, people they fickle, they don't know what they want, man. Because at first, they don't want to be around you because you are consistently and constantly convicting them, and your lifestyle, your very presence bothers them. ¿Tú me entiendes? So then you do your own thing. You like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna isolate myself from y'all. I love y'all, but fuck it, I'm out, fuck it, peace. And you starting to get over these people and all that. And now they're like, hey, so can we come see y'all? And we like, yo, my nigga, this ain't no retreat. This is about frequency, my nigga. If you're not like us, energy still gonna repel. Don't matter if we grew up together. You pull up on me now, you gonna be like, oh, this nigga don't eat meat? Damn, this nigga used Dr. Browners? What the fuck? This nigga washing up with a rag? This nigga washing up in the rain? This nigga been sitting on the fucking ground for 13 hours? What have you been doing all day with your life? That's how they gonna look at me, you see? So I know I can't be around those people because I'm only hurting myself by doing that. So I'm not gonna keep putting myself through that. Listen, my life is drama free, nigga. No toxicity. The only toxins in me is the ones that my blood draws out through my sweat. Like I've done enough of that shit. You know, I've been involved in toxic after toxic relationship. Like I'm sick of it. I deserve the best. I'm reaching out to the universe. Like I want what's for me. I want what's mine. Like that's the place I live from. You dig what I'm saying? I've done got dragged enough. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we all family and we all stuck in our attachments. Fuck out of here. Fuck, nigga. If you my family, hit me up, nigga. Let's put our resources together. Let's get it, nigga. Polygamy don't have to be, nigga, 1 man and 7 women, nigga. It could be 7 men, nigga, and we could all just come. It don't gotta be us having sex. People have their brain twisted like a. Listen, listen, Tupac had a tattoo. I'm gonna let you do your own research on that tattoo with the pistol and what the meaning behind that was. You dig? If we come together, we could do anything, bro. And we scared as shit. Cause we sick. So sick people and hurt people. You dig? So we afraid to come together. Cause we take advantage of each other. And it's like, we should have stayed in the trenches if we out here to be bullshitting with each other. We should have stayed thieves. Cause ain't no honor amongst thieves. We should have stayed robbing and stealing. You know what I'm saying? We should have stayed thick as thieves. But still not having honor amongst us. Like that was some straight up bullshit. Dig what I'm saying? Word. So now I know my true value, bro. And I'm not giving myself nothing that I don't appreciate. You dig what I'm saying? And I suggest you don't do that either. Only because, oh my God, bro. Like I don't mean to give you thoughts that don't belong in your head, but I'm just saying, like, tomorrow ain't promised. You heard me? Tomorrow's not promised, bro. So you gotta live in the moment, yo. You gotta be present. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be present in the moment at all times. You gotta know what you're doing. Why you doing it? You gotta show that this is what it is. You heard what I'm saying? That's reality, yo. Cause if you truly love her and you, bro, you gotta do what's best for y'all. Maybe what's best for her is to be without you so she could realize, like, yo, this nigga was telling me the whole time. Everything he was saying now was sticking out like a sore thumb. Oh, my God. Like, she'll lose her shit, bro. She'll be like, oh, shit, he was right. You know? So sometimes some people learn that way, you know? It's crazy. And I saw what you said about the astro chart. Like, yo, on paper, y'all shit is litty and all that, but tú me entiendes? Like when you dealing with somebody, that energy, when it repels, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? And that's uncomfortable. And then we try to hold it down because, like you said, we got the seeds, bro. We got the future, the babies, you know? We gotta take care of the babies. We gotta protect the babies. You know? So just peace to all y'all in the room, man. I ain't got nothing else to say, yo. But who all in here? Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube, on Instagram. Follow me, Natural Angel TV. Subscribe, like, share my videos, bro. Cause I am you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not better than you. I'm not smarter than you. I'm not different than you. I'm you with a different astrological programming. That's it. So I look different. You know what I'm saying? But I am you, nigga. Share these videos. Like them up. Go to Instagram. _natural_I. You heard? I'm about to change my drink to supernatural. Because that's what I'm trying to tap into, the supernatural. You know? I've been natural. I've been as natural as it can get. I am as natural as it can get. You heard? I am as natural as I can get, as it can get. I'm trying to be supernatural. I'm trying to tap into that God essence and that frequency and vibrate there for a little bit. You know what I mean? Travel the Kundalini. ¿Tú me entiendes? Say fail. Why did this fail? I don't understand. I'm trying to upload this video and it says saved. Fail. I have to check that one out. Let's see. Oh man, so I don't know what's up with that. I'll try one more time. If it don't save, not enough space, heard. Fuck it, it is what it is. Fuck it, then it is what it is. But yeah, yo, you know what's up, bro. Shout out to you and yours, my nigga. Ya tu sabe. Hit me up if anything. But just stay divine, man. And try to do what's best for you. Try to do what's best for them children. For the babies, man, the little babies, the seeds, man. Try to do what's best for them babies, bro. And I'm here for you, bro. Anytime you come across some divine information, I don't listen. I'm gonna come across your page when I get to it, but I don't mind if you just send me some shit, bro. Cause that's just gonna inspire me. Give me some ammunition, bro. You be on some OD shit. Like I saw this post you sent me. Like you be wilding with the facts and the truth and divine knowledge of self. We gotta tap back into that. We gotta do a little bit more of that together. You know what I'm saying? Send me all type of fly shit so I could get some ideas, some information, some knowledge from, some repost worthy material and all that. So you already know, bro. Shout out to you, and I can't wait to build with you again, bro. And I just hope, and I just know, and I pray that this helped you. And I know that everything's gonna pan out the way it's supposed to in divine time. So don't rush it, but don't flush it either. Don't ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Deal with it, talk about it, try to heal through it, bro. And if you haven't heard these words today, my nigga, I love you and stay strong. And shout out to my guy, I Love Me Factory. Shout out to my guy, Razadu. All the gods, man. Y'all know who y'all is, man. If you follow this page, man, if you look at me on YouTube, if you look at me on Instagram, if you holler at me, if you on this divine frequency, if you on the God consciousness, if you know that we are it and it is us. If you one of us, then you a good fella. You one of us. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the support. And stay on the frequency. Keep vibrating high, man. Keep telling your reality that you God, man. Because at the end of the day, reality is going to bend to your will. Just keep fixating and focus on what it is that you desire. Facts, we healing, baby. That's what it is about. And that's how I heal. I talk, I speak, I heal. Because at the end of the day, I feel. So I must heal. I feel strong. When I feel, I really feel. I feel strong. I feel it. When I feel in the depths of my soul. So if I'm ever in a situation that I don't belong in, or that I feel is not healthy for me, it's a very uncomfortable position for me. And before I lash out, I try to think rationally before I take it there. So I just want to say, be safe, bro. Make the right decisions, do the right thing like Spike Lee. And you already know it's love coming from this frequency. This channel is going to radiate love. And hopefully I gave you a little bit of light to shine to add to your light so we could start illuminating the darkness. You heard? Peace to the gods, peace to the earths. You have no choice. You are the chosen.